are an embodied reflection of Source. You are thus infinitely empowered, abundant, and a co-creator with your context always. You are an alchemist. Divination works because the web of life is intelligently organized with coordinated and storied agency. Let's take a look at the stories playing out now. Taurus, welcome. So I've tried to film this twice and I'm feeling really airy-fairy today. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm doing my best to ground and we're going to try this again. And I haven't pulled any spreads. I just started the process talking to the video camera. So we're just going to go for it. Okay. This is going to be, I have a feeling these April scopes, these April new moon alchemy scopes for all the signs are going to be a little bit more casual, and I'm going to condense them down a little bit. Okay, so let's do it all together here. So I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to use my Siri deck, my custom deck, that my own personal deck that I use for myself, and I am going to shuffle, and I'm going to actually do that in quiet, I think, because what was happening is when I was filming before, I was talking about the Sabian symbology for the new moon, and it wasn't working. So I'm going to focus on the shuffle. It's going to be in quiet, so you can join me for the shuffle if you'd like. Be a little meditative. And then when I stop, we're going to pull the spread, and then I'll talk to you about the other elements, okay? All right. I hope you're all well. By the way, I do want to thank you all. I have surpassed the 10,000 subscriber mark, which is, you know, a gorgeous milestone. So I want to thank all of you who have been served by the scopes and have subscribed and have shared and liked the videos. I so appreciate it. It's fabulous. And please do subscribe. So if you're new to the channel and you're learning about these alchemy scopes and what they represent, they are human evolution themed, and they are focused on your maturation, your growth, you know. And for those of you who are into that and are you know, kind of aligned with that message and that theme for your life at this time, go ahead and subscribe, and please like and share the videos as well. So Taurus, what event, circumstance, or situation is likely to come forward for at least the majority of awakening Taurus-centric scope people? Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, Taurus. So I'm going to pull it, and then I'm going to talk about what came up for you with the I Ching. Wow. As well as the Sabian Symbology. Wow. Taurus. So I'll lift these to the camera as I always do. You know, a simple but very powerful spread, Taurus. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the Sabian symbol. So as what we do every month, when we talk about any new moon cycle, okay, we're talking about a new beginning. It's a reboot. So there's 13 new moons in a year, and here we have this new moon on April 7th in Aries. It is imbued, that degree point of 18 degrees Aries, where the new moon is occurring, is imbued with the Sabian symbology of the magic carpet of Oriental imagery. Now, Taurus, it's a delicious symbol, because what's some of the key words and key phrases for this symbol, as you can imagine, as you envision the magic carpet, it's about freedom. It's about an elevated, broad perspective. It's about long view, a bigger perspective and perception of what's going on. It's about magic. It's about potential. It's about possibilities. It's about seeing above. It's about taking the higher road.
You wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under, on a magic carpet ride, a whole new world, a new fantastic point of view, no one to tell us no, or where to
All
go.
of this is fabulous, especially for where we are all at in our evolutionary process. So this is really exciting. Now, a main theme for you, Taurus, coming up this month is between this April 7th and May 6th new moon portal, is about your skills. And this probably has to do with your work. So this has to do with you maybe honing your skills in order to, I would say, learn more. I feel like a lot of you are going to be going to, I don't know, listening to webcasts or going to talks, going to classes, brushing up on skills that you've maybe let go, or just adding more to that which you need to grow your business or your projects that are at hand. And if you work for somebody else too. But your work and your skills in regards to your work is going to be happening. But the gorgeous thing is that there's something meaningful that is going to happen, and it has to do with a change, with your mission, with your bigger work in the world. So Taurus, for those of you out there who are, let's say, working in a job that you don't like, and simultaneously are aware that you're wanting to connect with your deeper mission and your bigger soul picture, your real, aligned, true, joyful work in the world. This month, this April new moon cycle, there is going to be some big stuff going on. But it's not, this is not like the Tower card. So it's not like there's a shift that's going to happen that could be devastating in order to level out what isn't working in order to bring a new. This is something delicious. And in your mind, it's like you're going to have some realization, Taurus, about play, that you want more play in your life, that you need more play. You want more fun. You want to have fun. You want to be and be in joy, you know? So your thoughts, this is in the thinking sector here, your thoughts are going to be, Taurus, around play. And my, oh my, what can I say? It is about play. Life is about emergent, creative impetus that is inherently curious and playful. So there's something big, some shift that's going on in your work or with your skill set that is bringing about major thoughts and major focus about play. And the gorgeous thing is that you're going to be emotionally in a state of deep gratitude and appreciation. So for whatever the details of your particular journey are, because we're talking to a big demographic here, you're going to be in a state of gratitude. You're going to be feeling it. I love that for you, Taurus. Now, at the kind of the initial point of the spread, this is the spiritual sector. Your mission of the soul is the topic that's at hand for this cycle. And again, because the skills card is coming up in the center, which is like the central theme, the mission is like the underpinning storyline. So in the spiritual sector, regarding your mission, there is going to be a process of cleansing out so that you can create magic. So let me show you what the cards are. So with regards to your mission of the soul, that which brings you joy, the work that's really not work, the stuff that you really love to do just naturally, you're going to be going through some sort of a cleanse and a purge spiritually around it. So you're going to be honing and fine-tuning maybe your picture, like what you imagine for yourself, what you desire for yourself. But you're going to also be cleansing. So I almost want to say that a lot of you might be actually doing some physical body cleanses, like detoxing. Now, I will share with you that I'm currently in the middle of a 2-week detox, and I'm a Taurus rising and I'm a Taurus North node. So for me, obviously, this is coming up after I'm going to probably finish my cleanse. But the truth is, I have an idea that I'm going to be doing a very extended cleanse anyway. So I'm just booting it right now. It's like getting it started. So for me, this is very interesting because I, in my chart, have my body very connected to my 12th house. So my health is connected to 12th house issues of karmic patterns. So for some of you out there, you're either going to be cleansing your body, Taurus, or you might be cleansing your house, like doing a spring cleaning and really clearing the space, doing some major feng shui, clearing out the old so you can make way for the new. And indeed, it is going to create a process. It's going to get things moving to look at this, create magic in your life. Now, again, for you to get this card, when we have the Sabian symbol of the magic carpet of Oriental imagery, is amazing because it means that you're tuning in. There's something, Taurus, that you're really tuning into with regards to the spiritual magic, the alchemic realities that underpin your life. And I have to say that the fact that you received mission, magic, big, because this is a pretty delicious card here, this means that something significant, there's going to be some significant insight, something significant lands for you. This is good, very good. And again, appreciation and play. I mean, what a delicious spread. It is just gorgeous. Okay, so let's pull up your, actually, as I'm shuffling this for you, Taurus, I want to tell you about your I Ching. So as you know, if you've tuned into the past, you know, I usually do the I Ching throw on camera, or I have a different segment for the I Ching. But this month I'm doing it a little bit differently. I wanted to simplify things a little bit, at least just for this month. And I thought it might be better to just shuffle on camera and do that. So your I Ching, Taurus, that came up for you was number 20, overview. And again, when I pull up the I Ching, what I'm doing specifically is I'm tuning into the theme that is underpinning the energy set for this new moon cycle for a particular demographic. And for you, for Taurians, it is the theme or the energy of number 20, overview. And this is talking about you stepping back and reviewing, you know, you tapping in and taking, actually it's interesting because again, with the magic carpet of Oriental imagery, there is the seeing above. So the ability to see kind of what's in front of you and what's below you. So indeed, Taurus, again, just like with the magic card mirroring or kind of tapping into that Sabian symbol, you're also getting overview, which has to do with taking a real look at your life and what is working, what's not, what you want to do. And actually, I have to say, what I really get for you is that you're planning. So you're starting to plan out the year. You're starting to plan out 2016, which by the way, I would recommend if you're not doing it. This is for Taurus, but it's also actually for all the signs. Because this year is going by very rapidly. And if you do have goals that you want to meet for yourself, I highly recommend, I've been telling my clients to do this, that you want to map out your year. Because otherwise it's going to come and go and you're going to miss opportunities. But this month you are doing that with overview. So let's see, what is the growth edge, Taurus, for you? What is it that wants to be matured within you this month? What's the main quality? What's the main quality for Taurus? Finally. It took a while to come, that one. It's interesting. It had to be found. It could be, that could be referring to, because again, the quality of the shuffle is bringing information in itself, just the quality of it. And because that took a long time to actually just come, it means that it could be that many of you, because we're talking to so many Tauruses, that there are many different points of maturity, quality sets that need to be looked at, and it's hard to tap in. But what we're doing is we're tapping into the majority, okay? So at least for a good portion of Taurians out there, what wants to be matured is rescuer, the archetype of rescuer. These are the Carolyn Mace cards. Okay, so Taurus, this is talking about evolving out of, assuming that the rescued will reciprocate, keeping a rescued one needy. And it's about moving up into providing strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Providing strength and support, but doing it without expectation of reward. So it's getting out of any expectation. It's about doing it because that is what you desire to do. That's what's coming through you. So rescuer, Taurus. Beautiful. So let's take a look at your enchanted map. This is Colette Baron-Reid's beautiful enchanted map that I really, really love. So let's take a look and see what is the guidance, the prime guidance for at least the majority of Taurians out there. By the way, for any of you, because I receive the most beautiful feedback. And there's a lot of people who've been so served by the scopes. For those of you who have been really served and feel gratitude, you know, if you're able to donate any amount, or better, if you want to become a patron, I have some phenomenal patron options that in exchange for your monetary support, you get various gifts from me, including a live stream. So at one of the gifting levels, you join me for a live stream every month at the full moon time frame. And we do a mini alchemy scope together. So I invite you to check that out. But if you can't afford to do the monthly patronage, you know, just a one-time donation really, really helps. It really helps. So I invite you to check out the links below if you're interested. Okay, so Taurus, what is the main message for you? What is the main guidance for Taurus? Here we go. Spark. Oh my gosh, fabulous. Okay, so let's take a look. I'll show it to you in 1 second. So this is number 34. Lovely. Okay. So Taurus, you are a clear channel for divine creativity. That's the general meaning of the card. You are a clear channel for divine creativity. I love this for you. Upright. There is a spark of creativity in you, and you have every reason to move forward with optimism and hope. Open yourself to inspiration and allow life to show you its beauty and your part in creating it. This is a perfect time to give birth to an idea, start a new relationship or job, or begin any endeavor. Attraction is high as you connect with others who can co-create joyous experiences and join with you in expressing the finer aspects of life. Watching a spark turn to a flame and stoking that fire is a gratifying activity. Absolutely gorgeous. Because Taurus, you are creative, and there have been creative projects calling over the last many years, and many of you watching might very well have already started to begin your creative projects or to really step in with 2 feet into the creativity that you've had all your life. So I love this for you. I feel very thrilled for you, actually, because of that. I love it. So let's take a look at the Dakini and see what Dakini embodiment for who are you to become this month in order to really ride this wave maximally with least effort, optimally, that which can really support you. So let's take a look. Taurus, this month you are to become the owl Dakini. In the dark places, I stand sentinel, holding silent space for you to go inside my world, to go within your heart of wisdom, to see deeply. I can sense things others cannot see. I can see in the darkness my powers of perception. They are keen. I can connect with and cultivate my own inner wisdom.